Hi there, welcome to Camping Secrets. I'm Marky Mark and I've got a really quick video for you today. We're just going to go through the gas system on the Mercedes Marco Polo. Where do we keep the gas bottle? How do you connect it? Where are the pipes going? Is there any shut-off valves? And then the cooker itself, you know, there's a 2-stone hob in the Marco Polo for cooking up your baked beans. And how does that work? Pretty simple, but I thought I'd go into it for you. So let's dig into this. Okay, so we're just sat in the back of the Marco Polo now. We've got this whole wardrobe system on the left-hand side as you look at the Marco Polo from the back. And the gas canister is kept in here. And we've talked previously about the water tank under this part of the wardrobe. But actually there's another little section here where a gas canister is stored. So let's have a look at the wardrobe itself. So you've got various little cupboards. You've got a cupboard here which opens up. We keep our barbecue and coals for the barbecue in here. And then there's another little switch which you can hold down here, and then this whole section can go backwards. So we keep our hose here to fill up the water. As I said, this rear little cupboard here, we keep our charcoal. And then we got like sleeping bags and other things in here. So towels, sleeping bags, there's a vanity light, and this can also open up to the front here. So it's a fairly useful space in that regard. So let's look for the gas canister itself. So if we open up this, so you can see the telltale signs of charcoal and briquettes, etc. But this sort of floor of this little cupboard comes out. It's like a false bottom. So you can just lift that out and it reveals a plastic cover down here. So this is just to sort of isolate the gas bottle from the rest of the van. It's just got 2 little connectors here which undo, they pop open. And same on this side, you just twist, spring loaded, and then this whole cap should come out, revealing the gas canister below. Now we're using a Camping Gas 907 bottle, and that's the large bottle. We've got this regulator. It's for butane. This is butane. I believe it will work with propane for that lower temperature performance, but generally in the van, butane is good enough, I think. You may need another regulator if it's propane. I'm not sure about that. And this is just sort of has a big connecting nut here which goes on to an adapter into the camping gas. Now, as I said, you can use a smaller bottle. There's a 904 R904 camping gas bottle which will also fit if you don't want to put the big one in. But this has lasted ages. I mean, we put this in when we got the van around 4 years ago, and it's still going now. We do tend to cook outside with a separate little stove, but we've used it quite extensively in the van and it's still going strong. Down the side, just bang my head there. I'm not sure if you can see, there's a little black wedge, and that's just let's get that out. So that just stops it rattling around inside. It's just a bit of foam really to, you know, keep it nice and secure and not make any noise. I'm not going to take it out, it's fairly straightforward, but there is a valve on top which you can shut off. So generally I think if you're traveling across the, you know, on a car ferry or under the tunnel, under the English Channel for example, it's good to turn off the gas, and you just basically rotate here and that locks the gas off in the bottle. There is another valve which I'll show you which can also be used, but it's in my mind best to go to the source, which is here, to turn it off. The hose out of the canister then comes up and then into this little pipe here, and then this goes along the side of the wardrobe towards the cooker, which is over there. Boing. Let's put this back together and I'll show you the valve. So literally just a reverse, put the cap back on, push down, get this sort of aligned up. Done. And then we can just put this back in. Pipe stuck. Done. So if we go further into the camper van, got the table here, the sliding table, and behind here is the fuse box. But there's also a little valve. Let's move this table out of the way, slide it out, and then get the camera on here. So we can see the connector for the electrical motor for the rear chairs, tilting backwards and turning into the bed. We've got the fuse box here, and we also have this valve here, which is horizontal at the moment. And this is just a shut-off valve for that gas pipe which comes through here to the cooker. So if you don't want to, if you've got a full wardrobe there and you don't want to get right down to the gas bottle, but you need to turn off the gas for safety reasons, I would recommend coming to this switch here, and you literally just rotate anti-clockwise, and then that is now blocked off the gas supply to the cooker. Right, let's come into the camper van now. So that valve with the metal pipe comes up and feeds gas into the cooker, which is this central compartment here. So there's just another little button here, buttons everywhere in the Marco Polo. It's got a nice glass top. It does tend to scratch a little bit. I don't know if you can see there's little scratches and stuff on the top. So this could maybe do with a thin layer on top to protect the glass if you want to take care of it. Basically pressing the button and lift up, and you've got the two burners here. And anyone who's used gas will know how to use these. So each of the burners has a little sort of pan support, and uses little rubber grommets in here to make that a secure connection. People have on the forums have lost these, but you can easily buy them on eBay. The little grommets they're called. To switch on the cooker, you've got independent rotary controls for each. And basically you just push down, rotate, you should hear the gas coming out, and then to light, hold that ignition piezo controller, and that's going. You do sometimes get the burners clogging up as well, and flame only coming out of part of it. But it's easy to clean those out. These actually come undone. You can just pull them out. Not sure how to do that. I think you have to undo these Allen screws on top. Now there is a bit of debate on the forums about what you should do when you're using these burners. We've never had any problem running with the fridge cover and the sink cover down, but it is highly recommended on the forums that if you're using this burner, you should put this up, because there's a chance of the heat from this burner sort of encroaching on this gas. So if this is on, if that's on at full power and it licks around the side of the pan, it can warp this glass here. So it is recommended to lift this up if you're using this pan so that you don't damage that glass. But as I say, we've never had a problem running these burners. We typically just keep them turned down a bit so that the flame doesn't, you know, extend beyond the pan, and we've had no problems with the glass. And the same on this side, it's recommended that the fridge is kept up when you're using this one on full blast. But again, we've had no problems with that. So yeah, that was a really short little video, just talking through the gas system. There's not a lot to it on the Marco Polo. Very simple system, works really well, and you know, the gas bottles last for ages. We've been really impressed with that. We're still on the same bottle 4 years later, and we use it quite a lot. Anyway, I hope that's been of some use, and please like and subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us to see the user list growing and the number of people watching these videos growing. Really makes us happy. So thank you for your attention, and I've been Marky Mark from Camping Secrets. Thanks for watching.